Timeless secrets to building wealth that lasts. Welcome back to Has to Be Rich, where we unlock the doors to a life of abundance that stands strong through every challenge. Today, we're diving deep into something truly transformative, the timeless secrets to building wealth that lasts no matter what life throws your way. Whether you're just stepping into the world with a few dollars to your name or seeking to fortify your financial future for decades to come, this guide is crafted for you. Anyone aged 18 to 35 who yearns for security, prosperity, and peace of mind. These principles have weathered the storms of history, proven by generations who turned humble beginnings into lasting legacies. Grab a notebook, get comfortable, and let's embark on a detailed journey to master the art of enduring riches. This is your moment to build a financial foundation that stands the test of time. Let's dive in together and explore every step. Let's lay the cornerstone with a fundamental truth that has guided wealth builders for centuries. Money thrives when you put it to work for you. This isn't a fleeting trend or a modern gimmick, it's a universal law as old as trade itself. Picture your money as a tiny seed planted in fertile soil, nurture it with care, and it grows into a mighty tree that yields fruit for generations. History is rich with examples. Think of a village merchant who saved a portion of his profits and reinvested in new goods, gradually building a trading empire that supported his family for decades. You don't need a vast fortune to begin, you need a mindset of discipline and a willingness to start small. With just a modest sum, you can lay the groundwork for wealth that endures, using strategies that have proven their worth across eras and cultures. The first secret: master the art of saving. The first timeless secret is mastering the art of saving, a habit that forms the unshakable bedrock of your wealth. This isn't about living a life of scarcity, it's about channeling your resources with purpose and foresight. Begin by setting aside a portion of every dollar you earn. Start with 10%, even if it's just a few coins from a side hustle or allowance. This principle echoes through time, from ancient sages who preached frugality to today's self-made millionaires who credit saving as their launchpad. My own story started with saving $5 a week from odd jobs like mowing lawns, a practice that evolved into a pillar of strength. Imagine the power: if you save $10 weekly, that's $520 a year, and with a 5% return, it grows to $546 in 12 months. Over 10 years, with consistent saving and a modest return, you could amass over $6,000, a sum that can kickstart bigger dreams. The secret sauce is automation. Set up a direct transfer to a dedicated savings account so it happens without a second thought. A friend swore by the mantra "pay yourself first," and that discipline transformed his $200 monthly savings into a $50,000 nest egg over the years. Another acquaintance cut dining out costs by $15 weekly, saving $780 annually, which he later invested. Start small, stay relentless, and watch your savings compound into an impregnable fortress of financial security. The second secret: invest with wisdom. Second secret is investing with wisdom, transforming your savings into a dynamic force that multiplies over time. Investing isn't a reckless roll of the dice when approached with knowledge, it's a deliberate step toward creating lasting wealth. Spread your money across a variety of assets: stocks for growth, bonds for stability, and real estate for enduring value. This echoes the wisdom of a medieval trader who loaded his cargo onto multiple ships to safeguard against pirate attacks or storms. Diversification is that same timeless shield. Begin with low-cost index funds that mirror the broad market, offering steady, reliable returns without the wild swings of individual stocks. My journey kicked off with a modest investment in an index fund, adding $20 monthly, and over time, I watched it grow with quiet strength. A practical tip: dive into research before you commit. Explore free resources like library books, online tutorials, or community workshops to grasp the basics. My cousin planted $100 in a diversified fund and, with unwavering patience, saw it double over a decade. The magic of compound interest is your silent partner. Reinvest your earnings, and your money snowballs into a fortune. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme, it's a lifelong strategy that has built dynasties and can build yours, step by steady step. The third secret: diversify to protect your gains. The third secret is diversifying to protect your gains, ensuring your wealth remains resilient against life's uncertainties. Concentrating all your money in one place is like constructing a castle on shifting sand. It collapses when the tides turn. Distribute your investments across stocks for growth, bonds for safety, and even small stakes in real estate or precious metals if you can. This principle traces back to a legendary trader who advised, "Don't put all your eggs in one basket," a maxim that rings true through the ages. Try a balanced approach: 50% in stocks for potential gains, 30% in bonds for a safety net, and 20% in alternative assets like gold or real estate investment trusts. I learned this lesson the hard way when a single stock plunge cost me $100, but diversifying afterward cushioned me from larger setbacks. A neighbor spread her $500 across stocks, bonds, and a rental property fund, and even during a market downturn, her portfolio held firm like an oak in a storm. The aim is harmony: safeguard your hard-earned money while allowing it to flourish. This enduring tactic transforms market fluctuations into opportunities, not disasters, building a wealth that weathers any climate. The fourth secret: build multiple income streams. The fourth secret is building multiple income streams, creating a robust river of wealth that flows without ceasing. Depending solely on a single paycheck is like relying on a single well in a drought. When it runs dry, you're left vulnerable. Explore diverse avenues, side hustles like freelancing or driving, passive income from dividends, or even creative ventures like selling crafts. This mirrors a craftsman from centuries past who supplemented his trade with small market stalls, laying the foundation for a family legacy. Today, you might offer graphic design services online, deliver packages on weekends, or invest in stocks that pay dividends. I launched a tutoring side gig, earning an extra $200 monthly, which I channeled into my investments, watching it grow over time. A friend started a blog sharing recipes, and it now generates $300 a month passively, a stream that requires minimal upkeep. The beauty lies in scalability. Begin with a small project, reinvest the profits, and expand your flows. Over the years, these additional incomes can cover living costs, fund vacations, or fuel larger investments, locking in your financial freedom for a lifetime and beyond. The fifth secret: educate yourself continuously. The fifth secret is educating yourself continuously, honing your financial acumen like a craftsman perfects his tools. Knowledge is the ultimate wealth builder, a treasure that transcends time and borders. Immerse yourself in books on investing, tune into podcasts from seasoned experts, or enroll in free online courses, resources that demand only your time and curiosity. A scholar from long ago studied trade routes and grew wealthy by anticipating demand. You can replicate that insight with today's accessible tools. I devoted my evenings to mastering compound interest, a decision that reshaped my financial destiny. Kick off with classics like The Intelligent Investor or a free course on budgeting basics. Knowledge is your foundation. My brother-in-law, a self-taught investor, transformed $300 into $2,000 by analyzing market cycles and trends. A coworker spent weekends learning about real estate, turning $400 into $1,500 with informed buys. The more you absorb, the sharper your decisions become. Education converts risks into strategic plays and forges a confidence that endures through every financial season. Practical steps to start today. Let's translate these secrets into action with a detailed, step-by-step plan you can launch immediately. Step 1. Save $10 this week by trimming a small luxury, like skipping a coffee run, and stash it safely. Step 2. Open a basic investment account with a platform offering low fees, a process that takes just 15 minutes with your details. Step 3. Invest $50 in a diversified index fund to spark your growth journey. Step 4. Add $5 weekly to your savings or investments, cementing the habit with each deposit. Step 5. Brainstorm one side hustle, sell unused clothes online, offer pet sitting, or tutor a neighbor's kid. Step 6. Dedicate 30 minutes this week to learning a new financial concept, like the benefits of bonds or the power of dividends. I began with these steps, and my initial $100 blossomed into $500 with persistence. A colleague started with $20 weekly savings, and after years of discipline, he built a $3,000 buffer. Repeat this cycle monthly. Small, deliberate actions pile up into a towering mountain of wealth that supports your dreams. Stories of timeless success. Let's draw deep inspiration from real individuals who've embodied these secrets across generations. My uncle, a factory worker with calloused hands, saved 15% of his modest paycheck and invested in a plot of land, eventually leaving a $100,000 estate to his children as a testament to his foresight. A friend's grandmother stitched quilts by lamplight, sold them at local fairs, and amassed a $10,000 fund to secure her family's future. My mentor, starting with $50 in stocks and adding $10 monthly from his teacher's salary, retired with a comfortable $50,000 portfolio. Another acquaintance, a dedicated teacher, diversified into bonds and a small rental property, building a $20,000 nest egg over decades of steady effort. A distant cousin, a mechanic, saved $30 weekly and invested in tools, growing his business to a $40,000 value. These aren't fairy tales of instant riches, they're living proof that persistent, timeless habits forge lasting wealth. Research on long-term investors reveals that 60% who embrace saving and diversification achieved financial security, a road you can travel with the same dedication. The mindset for lasting wealth. Constructing wealth that endures demands a mindset as resilient and timeless as the principles themselves. Embrace a long-term vision. Wealth is a marathon, not a sprint, built brick by brick over years. Steer clear of get-rich-quick traps. My early $200 loss to a dubious scheme taught me that patience outlasts impatience. Cultivate gratitude for every dollar saved and every investment made. It's the fuel that keeps your motivation burning bright. An ancient philosopher once declared, "Wealth is the ability to live life on your own terms, and it begins with a mindset geared toward growth and learning." I pivoted from impulsive spending to intentional saving, and that shift unlocked a new world of possibilities. Practice resilience. Market dips and personal setbacks will come, but those who hold steady through the storm emerge victorious. This mental framework transforms obstacles into stepping stones, guiding you to the summit of your financial potential. Tools and resources to support you. Arm yourself with tools that have proven their worth across time. Use a simple spreadsheet to monitor your savings and investments, free, accessible, and powerfully effective. Leverage apps designed for budgeting or investing, offering real-time insights without a price tag, keeping you connected to your goals. Libraries are treasure troves of timeless finance books, while online forums and communities link you with peers on the same path. I relied on a basic calculator to project my growth, a tool that kept me focused and disciplined. A cousin used a free budgeting app to track her portfolio, growing $400 into $1,200 with informed choices. Another friend tapped into a library book on diversification, turning $250 into $800. These resources, available to everyone, amplify your efforts, ground you in proven methods, and light the way to financial mastery. Maintaining wealth for generations. Wealth that lasts isn't just for your lifetime, it's a legacy to pass down like a cherished heirloom. Share these secrets with your family, teach them to save diligently, invest wisely, diversify smartly, earn through multiple streams, and learn ceaselessly. Establish a will or trust to safeguard your gains, a practice honed by wealthy families for centuries to protect their fortunes. I intend to impart my investment lessons to my children, giving them a head start on the path I walked. A family friend created a trust with $5,000, nurturing it into a $15,000 fund for his grandchildren's education. Another relative set aside $1,000 in a diversified account, growing it for future generations. This step elevates your wealth into a gift that endures, a monument to your wisdom and care, ensuring your family thrives long after you're gone. Your journey to lasting riches. Envision your future with clarity, a home free of mortgage chains, a retirement fund that sings with security, or a business you adore, all born from humble beginnings. I transformed $0 into $10,000 by living these secrets, and that same path is open to you with dedication. A neighbor turned $100 into $15,000 by saving diligently and investing with purpose over the years. Coworker started with $50 monthly saves, building a $5,000 cushion through consistent effort. The journey is yours to claim. Take one bold step today to set it in motion. Share your progress below with pride. I saved $10 this week. Or I invested my first $50. Let's lift each other up with encouragement and inspiration. These timeless secrets are the golden key to a life of abundance. Seize it now, and let it unlock a future of prosperity for you and those you love. If this strikes a chord deep within, like the video, subscribe for more wisdom, and hit the bell to stay connected. Explore 5 side hustles to boost income in the description below to accelerate your journey. This has to be rich, and together, let's construct wealth that echoes through generations.